says he's back for 2024. Winky Wright agrees, but did he ever leave? What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Cardinal Red Sports. Let's talk about it. Alright, y'all. So, Errol Spence finally has come out of the woods and spoken about his future in the sport of boxing. He has declared that he's back for 2024. We still don't have a fight date between him and Terrence Bud Crawford for the rematch, but Winky Wright agrees that he does deserve his get back. I just want to break that down, give my 24 nickels for anybody left.
I'm the type that goes right back into it. I want, like, what if I did something wrong? I know what happened to me. Like, it shouldn't have ended up that way. Like I said, he knows in his heart that there was something wrong. The fight shouldn't have ended up that way.
All right, y'all. So, Errol Spence says he's back, but did he ever leave? You know, I think it's crazy, man. People have been riding Errol Spence pretty hard ever since he went down to Terrence Bud Crawford.
Oh, not in front of my feet!
And a lot of people feel like it was because Crawford's skills are just so much better than Errol Spence. A lot of people feel like Errol Spence had something wrong with him. Whether you believe it was the rib injury, whether you believe it was the weight, whether you believe it's what just came out about him running the hills and getting dehydrated and having altitude sickness before the fight. I mean, you can clearly look at his face before the fight and see there was something wrong. Now, it could have been any one of those laundry list of reasons that he lost the fight, but he did lose the fight. But here's the thing about it. Was Errol Spence ever gone? Was he gone because he took that L to Terrence Crawford?
Absolutely.
Because when you think about it, if a guy like Canelo Alvarez had given up on his whole boxing career just because he lost to Floyd Mayweather, who was considered to be the best boxer ever at the time, where would he be today? He's arguably the face of boxing at the moment. He's arguably the biggest fighter in the world at the moment. He's obviously making the most money out of any other fighter out there. So where would Canelo Alvarez actually be if he just would have given up on his entire career because he took a loss? And I kind of feel the same way about Errol Spence Jr. You know, if he's going to give up on his entire career over this Terrence Crawford loss and people are just going to throw him in the mud over this Terrence Crawford loss, the thing about it is, what if he beats Terrence Crawford in his rematch?
This nigga's crazy.
We seriously don't know what we're going to get in this rematch. It might be the best version of Spence we've ever seen. It might be the worst version of Spence we've ever seen. Even worse than the first fight. But what if we do get that best version of Errol Spence? The version of Errol Spence who took Ordanius Ugaz apart and broke his eye sockets. You know, it's going to be crazy because the same things that they were saying about Errol Spence now and yesterday and last year, they're going to be saying that about Terrence Crawford in 2024. Oh, well, he shouldn't have done this, he shouldn't have done that. Errol Spence is this and Errol Spence is that, and everybody's going to be patting him on the back. He's going to have new fans coming out of the woodworks, people saying, I told you so. People saying I was only riding with Terrence Crawford because he won the first fight. People flip-flopping sides. It's going to be a mess if he actually wins this fight.
He won't even see it coming. It's going to be huge. Huge.
Not only that, there's going to be a third fight. And then you got to start asking yourself the question, what version of Terrence Crawford are we going to get in that third fight? Is he going to be better? Is he going to be worse? Is he going to be wanting to retire? Because, you know, he is a little bit older than Errol Spence, and he does have, you know, just a little bit left in the tank. Is that little bit enough for him to want to continue to fight on? Or does he do like I said earlier? Does he throw his whole career away over one loss? Even though, once again, the best boxer in the world, Canelo Alvarez, has lost a couple of times. And he's still the best boxer in the world by admission of a lot of people. He's still the boxer making the most money in the boxing world by admission of a lot of people. So I think it's quite silly how people, address things when it comes to taking a loss in the sport of boxing, and how people kind of ride that Mayweather wave, and how people kind of throw great fighters away over one loss.
I made you and that motherfucker. You can't sing, hum, or motherfucking skip. That a bitch. Skip on these motherfucking nuts, you possum face motherfucker.
Once again, I think Rinky Wright is correct. I think, he said that he feels like Errol Spence knows exactly what he did wrong in that fight, whether it was the rib, whether it was dehydration, altitude sickness, whatever you want to point your finger at, or whatever he knows is the reason he lost that fight. He knows what happened. He knows why he took a L that bad. And if he's able to, he will correct it, and we will get the greatest fight we've ever seen out of Errol Spence. Or he'll just get beat again by Terrence Crawford and get made fun of a whole lot more. But I agree with Rinky Wright. He knows what happened. He deserves his get back. He waited around for Terrence Crawford for all those years to give Terrence Crawford that fight and that opportunity. So if nothing else, he deserves his shot at redemption, and he's going to get that shot whenever this fight comes to fruition. And I think he's actually going to give a much, much better showing of it.
I'm not going to help nobody get something my Negroes don't have. If I'm going to die, I'll die now, right here fighting you. If I'm going to die, you my enemy. You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. You won't even stand up for me in America for my religious beliefs. And you want me to go somewhere and fight, but you won't even stand up for me here at home.
Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Hit that like button for me. Share. Subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. But you're more than likely to get a response on the tubes or holler at me over there. If you want to collabo, feature a product or your channel on my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail, because it is a flock of cards at gmail.com. We are fine.
Tell me what you see, tell me what you see. I'm an underground king, it's your boy Louis Keys. I done said it before, I'ma say it again. Top 5 dead or alive, top 10 out of the pen. Knock teeth out of your grin. Niggas like we battling him, then how do we win? You the type to let a damn chick straddle your chin. I'm the type to laugh at her if she asks me to spin. Man, but I still keep something with a mean onion. These young niggas mean mugging like they seen something. I walk up like OG, you need something? But he ain't talking about nothing, nigga, he's frontin'. He's nothing, so fuck a one-on-one, we jumpin'. Say something about a gun, you ain't dumpin', jerk. I'ma play it cool, but fuck all that shit. Something hit your hat quick, make you do a backflip. Play it, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it. Say what you see. Tell me what you see. Look at me, look at me, look at me. This is the spot where the chicks get hot, all the product get knocked, player haters get mopped. So what?
Keep me mugging over her, get dirt. Keep me mugging over her, get dirt.
Louis Keys probably a modern day Ali, make him rope a dope. It's your birthday, nah I mean. I'm clean, but I still show local love. So me and Mug get snug with a local slug. I was young, getting shitty, smoking local bud. Now I'm grown, getting shitty, and I'm growing up. Grown chicks in their 30s won't roll with us. Young chicks like Keys, is we old enough? Nah, sure that you can wait a few years and then hit me back. We can see what crack. I'm a Mac on the track, trying to get them stacks. There's a damn chick, look at that. What the hell you looking at? Play it, play it, play it.